welcome back, or now is time to welcome back Alberto as we go into the WTA finals, which is going to be between Fiona Ferro and Kiki Bertens. Alberto, welcome back.
Thank you. Here, back again to what's the first WTA final, and I'm expecting that we are going to have a great game, great final, and I think they're going to fight until the end.
I think it's going to be a very, very good match. Of course, Bertens is, of course, I beg your pardon, as we were just hearing a couple of words in from our producers. But yes, Bertens is obviously make the final. She was one of my first picks, as well as Andy Murray, obviously making it through to the ATP final, which we have just heard in that first interview there with Tsitsipas, who backed Goffin. Things are looking good for me at the moment, John, in terms of my selections.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of my selections, I think the person that I picked from the ATP side is going to have to beat yours. In order for one of us to get it right. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun, but let's not focus too much on the ATP. Sorry, we obviously have got the WTA things to look forward to first. And we have got a cracker of a game. Both of these ladies have played fantastically well throughout the 4 days that we've seen throughout the tournament, especially today in particular. We saw a very tight game last between Kiki. I can't remember who Kiki played in the semifinals. It was Caroline Wozniacki, sorry, when she beat Caroline in the semi-finals. And then on the flip side, we saw between Fiona and Serena a very, very evenly contested game there. Both of these players, their play styles going into this, and you'll know this a little bit better than me, Alberto, but the way these ladies both play the game, both in real-life tennis and or let's mainly focus on the virtual side of things, both their games complement each other quite well, and it's going to be a very, very interesting one to watch.
It is. Both players, they have different tactics, I think. Kiki, I think she knows to do some more things with the controller than Fiona Ferro. I think she goes with a more offensive game. She can go to the net. She can finish points at the net. But Fiona, in the other way, she fights from the baseline very good. She moves very well, and she's very solid from the baseline. I think it's going to be a very, very interesting match. And for me, if I have to pick up one player, I think Kiki's a little bit better. But anyway, I think it's going to be a very tight match.
Alberto, yourself and I are going for a lot of the same picks here. You're going to be putting everything on the line again? Dog, house, car, everything? Or is this a little bit too fine? Is it only going to be the car and the dog this time?
I'm going to wait. I don't know how are the connection, but I'm going to put my phone. And that's
okay, it. Yeah, okay. That seems like a far more sensible bet, and I respect that. So the game will be starting in just a couple of moments' time. Now, John, you said that your WTA selection actually dropped out slightly earlier. Gives you the opportunity now, mate, to pick a brand new contestant,
to pick a winner.
Sorry there, John. I feel like we may have just lost your microphone once again. Give us just a couple of moments. I'm sure everyone is hanging on your word at the moment to see who it is that you actually do go to pick. Obviously, mine is going to be Kiki Bertens. We have only got 1 minute left to go before that final WTA game does get underway. Of course, once again, playing for a fantastic cause. All of the money will be going towards charity and split up according to how they feel fit to do so. Just as Borja Iglesias said, as well as towards the end of his speech there, it's still all going to a fantastic cause, regardless, win or lose. The Food Bank of Madrid is obviously the beneficiary, and obviously the people that rely on such food bank are the people that are going to be getting the most out of it. But John, I think we have you back now.
Can you hear me? Have you got me back?
We can indeed. We can indeed.
I'm sure everyone at home was eagerly anticipating my expert knowledge, but we're going to have to head into this game. So I'm just going to give you a quick breakdown as to what I think is going to happen. I think it's going to be a very, very tight game between the two, but I think Kiki is just going to edge it just due to the fact that she has been serving incredibly well today in particular. We saw earlier on in the semi-finals, she picked up a total of 10 aces in the game against Wozniacki. But this is the moment you guys have been waiting for, and you ladies at home have been waiting for. It is Fiona Ferro versus Kiki Bertens.
This is your signature shot. 15-0. Quinze. Ouf. 30-15.
What a shot.
40-15.
Good shot.
Oh, he has very, very strong cross-court shot from both sides, forehand and backhand.
Absolutely, it's what we were expecting to see, and they have not disappointed so far. Lovely, lovely shot right there from Bertens.
0.
Ferro still laughing, still smiling. I think she
Yeah, me also
appreciates
during the point I
some
couldn't
shots
shoot
you just
afterwards.
can't get back.
Oh,
0.
At the moment, Kiki is being very solid, without mistakes, hitting hard.
Quinze, 30.
Some really great shots there from Bertens, really making
40.
Ferro get all over the back end of the court on the baseline there.
Yeah, she's mixing her shots very well. She puts a ball deep into the court, and she gets into the court and hits a big shot.
oh!
Wow.
I don't know how you make so powerful volleys.
Oh, that's
I'm about
warning,
to
eh?
break my
She's
racket.
breaking the racket.
Yeah, I know, even said she was just about to break it just there.
I didn't know it. Ah, okay. Yeah.
This is really
She's playing perfect.
great shots from Bertens. A classic quick dry of the hands in between points.
Ooh.
Nice shot there from Fiona.
15.
Yeah, he got into the court and she hit really hard forehand.
Oh, shit.
30-15.
I don't see the...
40-15.
Yeah.
It's just very, very difficult to return shots like that. And that is 3-0. 3-0.
Yeah, like I said before, she hits a very good shot even from the backhand or the forehand. Then she gets in the court waiting for a shorter shot from Ferro, and she smashes the ball.
Ooh,
What
wasn't able
happened?
to get back for that one.
0-15.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I won it, but no, no, no. It's okay. It's okay. Let's play. Let's play normally. Yeah.
15. 30-15.
Sorry, for me it's quiet. Okay.
40-15.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What do you want to do? You want to call or? Yeah.
Quinze, 0.
Once again, there was a little bit of Bertens seemed to have a little bit of a drop in form in that last game, but now she just comes straight back into it. Super aggressive again, but just not making that shot just there.
30-15.
Oof.
Oof.
Too fast for me.
40-15.
Please
How
slow down.
quick she got into the net.
Another lovely shot, and you can see it there. She's coming back in very aggressive. 4-1 now. Well, that's a lovely shot though.
Yep.
15,
Great angle.
0.
Once you're over there, you know you're dead.
30-0.
Yeah. Yeah. Not- good shot.
30-15. Quarante-quinze.
Great play. She opened the court on the forehand side and she hit a great cross court backhand.
Uh, what?
15-0.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
30-0.
Good serve.
40-0.
Could all come down to this. The WTA final.
Oof.
Lovely, lovely, lovely shot again. Finding right on the line. Great angle.
Allez.
15. Quinze, 30.
You're everywhere. Ah!
15-40.
Hey, me too.
Match point.
I'm giving everything I have now.
30-40.
Kiki looking to defend her title here on the Madrid clay court. Second match point here for Kiki.
What happened here? Seems like
And I
she won.
think that may have been it. It looks like a few of the old connection issues or
Yeah.
the game lag input might have just snuck Kiki a victory
Yeah, it happens
sooner
sometimes.
than it may should have come. But listen, let's just say, first off, congratulations to both women for getting to the final after undergoing a very stressful experience trying to learn a brand new game within a week's time and make it to the final. And thank you to them for playing such a fantastic final itself. But on the day, Alberto, it looked like Kiki was just too strong for Fiona there at the end. And listen, I got my prediction right. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes, she was. She was too strong. She played an unbelievable. Congrats anyway to both players. I think Fiona also played good match. But today on the final, I think Kiki was a little bit better. She had stronger shots. He had very, very strong cross-court shots, even forehand or backhand. And during the game, Fiona told Kiki, "You are everywhere." She was moving unbelievably well, and I think that was probably the key of the match.
Absolutely, and she'd like we said all throughout today, it is just does come down to the player that can find the angles, and so many times there she was just playing shots that quite physically just could not be returned. There was absolutely nothing that Fiona could do about it, and I do think we're going to be hearing from Fiona in just a couple of seconds there. Now, of course, I'm happy not only for the fact that the fact that they've won the prize fund will be going towards some fantastic causes, but because one of my names has been ticked off of my list, which was written a couple of days ago there now. So I'm very happy about that. Could potentially have a 100% win record by the end of the final match, which is of course going to be the ACP. But first, like I said, we are going to have some interviews here now from Fiona and of course the winner, I believe. John, how do you think Fiona's going to have taken this?
Listen, do you know what? I think it's one of those scenarios where it's taking part that counts, right? In this certain scenario, these ladies are professional athletes. They're sports women. They have been for a while now. Defeat, no matter what it is gonna be bittersweet. You know, no matter whether it be for a good cause or you name it. These ladies want to win it. Winning is in their blood. Competing is in their blood. That's why they do what they do. But do you know what? Listen, congratulations to both of them for making it to the final and for a great final. And it looks like we're going to hear from the two-time Madrid Open winner now, as it is going to be Kiki Bertens.
We repeat the interview post match after winning in Madrid in the real tournament. Now again with the virtual tournament. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Great performance. Your level unbelievable. How you feel it?
Yeah, I'm feeling great, of course. My first virtual tournament, and yeah, getting the win. I think that's always nice, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a great story that you could repeat this trophy virtually, but it's a great story, you know.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, once I got the message like, "Do you want to compete in this tournament?" I was like, "Yeah, of course." I just have to get a PlayStation as soon as possible so I can start practicing. Because of course, once I'm doing something, I want to do it right, and yeah, I'm happy with the win.
¿Vas, Axel?
Ay, sí, perdona. No digo, estaba a ver si entrabas tú. Kiki, I don't know if you wanna say something to your fans, because of course this is for the fans, also for the tennis fans that they could not enjoy tennis now because we're in this coronavirus situation. So I want you to say some words for your fans if you want.
Yeah, of course. I hope everyone had fun watching this. Of course, I want to thank also the tournament, Mutua Madrid, for organizing this event. I think it was unbelievable that also so many players did compete. That we could do something for the fans. We could do something back. It's a really difficult time, I think, for everyone in the world. We cannot play tennis. Our fans cannot enjoy seeing us play, but I hope they did in the last few days. I heard there were a lot of followers over the last few days, so I'm happy that it paid out, I think.
Thank you, Kiki. We will have you later on the post show, so
yes.
We'll see you. We'll see
I'm
you
looking
later.
forward to it.
It will be nice.
Congratulations.
All right, thanks. See you later.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye.
Like you could see just there, she confirmed it. She said, of course, it's more about the fact that they're able to give something back to fans who aren't able to watch tennis. They're not able to play it, but of course, she said that when she is involved in something, she's going to be giving it 100% no matter what that is. So she went straight out, got a PlayStation and practice, and I think it showed. To be fair, John, because some of the shots she was hitting, the way she composed herself, you could tell that she'd been putting some practice in.
Listen, Kiki's, before going into this, was the reigning and defending Mutua Madrid Open champion, right? She wanted to win it again, albeit this time on the virtual clay court. Anytime a sports person's going into a final, they want to win it, and she did just that. Played fantastically well, very professionally, didn't get too frustrated when things didn't go her way, and played fantastically in the final. Now, quickly, guys, we do have an interview with the runner-up of that game for you, but I just want to quickly say to you guys that the game between Schwartzman and Murray was played offline earlier on today after that issue had happened, and I do believe that the result of that, sorry, we're going to cut straight to the interview and we're going to give you guys all that information after this, but we have got an interview now with the runner-up this
really,
year,
to be honest.
and let's listen into this.
See me now?
Yeah, we're going to see.
Yeah, sorry. Not really, to be honest, but I've been practicing quite a bit, so yeah, I think I had the best possible preparation for this tournament.
We have to say that you were one of the players that we had in mind that you could win the tournament. You and Kiki, were the two players that we were thinking that had the most possibility to win the tournament. So you did a great job. You played super good. It's true that Kiki was playing very good, but how you feel it to play a final, even that it's a virtual final, but it's a final of a Premier Mandatory like Madrid?
Yeah, but I missed the real game so much. So for me, it was really fun to play this tournament, even though it's not exactly the same feeling that we have on the real court. For me, it's great to experience something like this.
I want to ask you, Fiona, if you want to say some words for your fans and all the people that's been following this Mutua Madrid Open. I know it's not the real one. It's not in the court, as you said, but it's an approach for the fans, for all the tennis fans, that they can see this virtual tournament. If you want to say something to them.
Yeah, I would say thank you very much for watching it. Hope you got really entertained, and I hope to see you all on the court really soon.
That's nice. Thank you for being with us, and good luck on the rest of the season if it comes back.
Yes. Thank you very much. Hope to see you soon.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was runner-up Fiona Ferro speaking after a not disappointing loss, but a loss in the final of the virtual Motoir Madrid Open.